Hello, everyone. We're actually finally starting this thing.
Nace was late because he was off on his dance.
Because we were playing musical, gotta get up out of the chair and be right back chairs.
Last time we had a session, I was in fucking Kansas.
Ha!
Yeah, Kansas.
That was about a month ago.
So let's get a real quick recap. All up in you guys were like, yeah, let's get some sick-ass, cool-ass hats to go underwater and free Aaron's people from whatever the hell.
I took Fathom's hood.
Yeah, and you took Fathom's hood. Much to Fathom's tragic and cry tears amount of tear cries.
Aaron comforted him by giving him a hat.
Then I bit a shark's head off and ate it, and then threw up and then ate more.
Yep.
Yes.
I use all my energy wisely.
I'm vaguely caught up now.
I think also we decided at the end we were going to go, like, does a nap.
Yes. You were going to... Unless you want to stay at that health and key points.
I'd rather not.
Let's do ourselves to sleep.
Yes,
Okay,
please.
So you're all going to sleep underwater, which is a little uncomfortable with how wet it is, but...
Gotta make sure that my hat doesn't fall off.
Oh,
Lizard.
yeah, or else you're going to drown whilst you sleep. Yeah, the lizard folk's going to be completely fine in that regard. Yes,
Aaron's just like, it's just like the old days.
it's like the old days where sleeping. So I suppose the only two people having any real trouble would be Jacob and Fathom.
Well, here's what I'm gonna do.
Get good at swimming.
I'm gonna take part of my rope and I'm gonna tie it on my hat while I sleep. So I make sure that it's wrapped around my head and it doesn't move.
And you don't drown while you sleep.
Exactly.
Tim, are you taking any precautions not to fucking drown?
Jacob just kind of sticks the hat onto the pillow and like puts his head between the pillow and the hat, therefore keeping it solidly put down.
Okay. You die immediately. No, I'm kidding. All right, so
Yep.
you guys get your bearings and you somehow sleep on whatever the heck beds they have underwater. I just put those particular pogs there because I don't know myself on the mechanics of
Does
sleeping
anyone
underwater.
remember why I had a heart on me?
No.
Bloodlust.
Invisible?
No, seriously, bloodlust from the sharks.
Oh yeah, it was reasons, I think.
Also, didn't we have a princess with us?
Yes, she's in 2 buildings over. She over there.
How?
Whilst you... Okay, she had explained before that these little trapdoors lead to each of these buildings. They use these so they don't have to encounter the guards during their rebellion stuff.
And their curfew.
Other
That's
thing.
true.
Was I told not to kill any of the guards? Because I remember there was something like that, right? Like she didn't want me to hurt her people?
I think that was Aaron.
Oh, yeah. Then they must have been.
Okay. So you all settle up and get ready to go to sleep, I suppose?
Yep.
Okay.
And then I float to the ceiling because, yeah, that's kind of how physics work.
You got oxygen in your lungs, and the bubble just keeps falling. You to knock into the ceiling, I guess. Christ. As all of you individually are going to have a dream.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh,
boy.
joy.
I'm going to roll a d4 to decide the order of the dreams.
Okay.
Oh,
it's
okay.
the dragon again.
What?
The one that didn't want me to take Derek. The dragon of death.
Oh, that one. We'll see.
Your own character, your own creation.
You say that. Fathom.
Huh? Yeah, what?
Okay, so you're having a dream. You're back in Seabreeze. You're just sitting on a bench, and You're just along the streets. It's sort of midday in this dream, but
Ooh.
you don't see anything beyond this point in the streets.
I look left, I look right. I look forward, I look left, I look right. Is it like a fog that kind of just disrupts vision beyond those streets?
It's like a white fog, yeah. A really thick white fog.
How'd I get back here? How lucid am I in this dream?
I'm going to say horribly lucid. And no, not the word.
So he's peeing everywhere?
What?
I mean,
You said
you're
lucid.
underwater. It wouldn't matter if you
Lucid
were,
is
like-
how awake and aware I am of what's going on.
I thought lucid dreams were like when you pee the bed.
That's a wet bed dream or whatever it
I'm
is.
guessing full control over yourself, Lucid.
Yes, yeah, full
Okay.
control over yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. No, enough pee.
Okay,
This is where we're going with this.
apparently. Okay, where am I? What's going on? Where's the water? Do I have my hood on right now?
Yes. You're in clothing that's most comfortable for you right now. Your hood, your mask. You even got your shield of expressions with you at the moment, just sitting on the bench beside you.
It's my safety shield.
Yeah, your safety shield. And the only other
I make it have a happy expression.
of course. There is one other person in this foggied area. This pale-skinned woman on another separate bench.
Okay. I get up and I walk over to the person. As I get closer to here, does the fog grow anymore, or is it just like a wall?
It's like a wall.
Okay. Alright, that's not
speaking of which-
normal fog.
This is this pug that Sal made for this. Eat it.
Adorable.
The friend.
It's
Me.
the
Yeah.
Hey, you!
Hi.
Oh, good, you can actually talk. Who are you? Where are we?
I don't know. I've never been here before. You're Fetham, right?
Okay, how do you know my name? Who are you?
Hold on. I gotta look up the fucking name again. Because I know her name. I've named her. I just gotta remember how to
Evelyn?
pronounce it.
Evelyn.
Evelyn.
Evelyn. She's
No.
not evil.
Evelian, I guess. Yeah, Evelian.
Evelian. Okay.
Hold on. Evleyn. E-V. Like that.
Evelian.
Evelian. There we go. Okay. It's
All right, Evelian. How did we get here? And how do I have my normal clothes on?
well, if I had to guess, you're dreaming.
I guess that would explain why the fog wall is there. I go to touch the wall of fog.
Okay. It's fog. It has no real solid substance, so your hand just passes right the fuck through it.
Okay, and I look at my hand and nothing's wrong with it.
You have a hand in place of your hand. It is your hand.
Okay, just making sure it's not dangerous, because you never know with these kinds of things.
Yeah, spooky fog dreams.
Yeah. All right, not dangerous fog. So, what are you doing here, Evelyn? Elvinlin?
That's a funny way to pronounce it. I don't know. I'm not usually in your dreams.
What you talking about? Ah!
What's with that noise? That is a weird noise.
That was me copying you, saying but in a more continue on.
Oh, well, okay. I'll try my best. I'm Evelyn. I'm Evelyn. I've been appearing in Arn's dreams recently, and now here.
So you're the imaginary friend that Arn keeps talking about.
I'm not imaginary.
I don't know. I mean, you seem to be in my head. Maybe I'm just going crazy.
Well, I don't think so. Why were you going crazy?
You have no idea what's going on. I'm sleeping at the bottom of the ocean.
But
And my favorite hood has been taken by some greedy lizard.
That's bad, I think.
Oh yeah, we were attacked by sharks.
Oh dear. And now you're sleeping at the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah, not dead, just sleeping. Thankfully.
Hold on, let me check.
At least I don't think so.
She circles around and goes to poke you. Okay, you're still there.
This is a dream, right?
I think so.
For someone that claims to have been talking with Arn in their dreams for a long time, you don't seem to be very sure of how dreams work.
Well, I don't.
Ah.
I haven't exactly been talking at all until recently.
Okay. So what's this all about? We're in Seabreeze, apparently, from where I'm from. He sits down at the bench, crosses his legs, crosses his arms, leans back.
Oh, okay. I guess we're trading benches. That's cool.
And it's... Why are you way over there?
I can hear you just fine over here.
Which is benches again.
Don't have to shout.
Dad! Sits next to, crosses arms, and one leg on top of the knee, 1 foot on top of his knee as he leans back, and kind of just like, Anyway, what do you want to talk about? Because it's kind of boring in here. And I don't understand anything that's going on, and apparently you don't either.
Well, I did kind of want to ask some questions, but I didn't think I'd be able to until this happened.
Ask
you could ask
questions? I
Yes.
got nothing better to do, so what's up?
Is it normal to feel afraid?
Yeah, very much so. I'm normally afraid, especially when dealing with situations that all the other members of my party put me into.
Okay. Don't take this next question as an accusation. Just a general one. Is it okay to lie?
Depends. What for? Is it okay to lie to trick someone to go into a place where they're gonna die? No. But are they trying to kill you? Yeah. Then it's okay to lie to trick them into a place where they could die. Are you trying to harm them with your lie? Then no. If you're trying to protect them, yeah. I mean, it really depends. What kind of lie are we talking about?
That actually answered a lot. Thank you. So, lying to protect someone's okay?
Normally, they might not like you for doing so, but it tends to be okay because you're doing it with good intentions.
Thank you. That's all I needed.
Aha. So, I look at her face with the 4 eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Does it look like the mask? With the eyes?
Well, tell me, would Fathom make the connection?
He's seen the mask. He's worn the mask on his knee for a very long time, so he'd know about any eye holes that are associated with it.
There is 4 eyes on her face. They are all green.
Okay. What about the mask? Is there only 2 eye slits, or are there only 4?
There's 4 on the mask as well.
Okay.
Well, like, after she's gotten the answer to that question...
Oh, she's still there.
What?
You did the Z thing and,
Dragon Ball Z. Now time to roll a 1d3. Yay! Oh!
I guess the real question is going to end up being, how much am I going to remember of the dream after I wake up?
Who's one?
Who is one? I know who's one. Give me a second. I'm doing that weird polygon reveal, but I'm doing like weird spiky stuff.
Oh boy.
Hey, Jacob.
Ah, great. I'm alive. Wait.
There's a pale skinned lady just sitting down on the ground, roughly 25 feet away from you.
Well, Jacob's looking up and around, trying to identify where he is right now.
It looks vaguely like the orc arena you've been to before, but is a lot smaller.
He's just kind of looking up and around, and he's probably fully decked out in armor and like with his sword and whatnot there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, just for flavor, is it like his grandfather's sword and shield?
Yes.
Oh, right. He's just kind of looks down at them and looks around. He's like, "This isn't real, but it feels real." Looks up. Oh, hi there.
Hi.
Just kind of like looks to his sword. He's like, "Oh, I'm sorry." He just kind of sheathes the sword. He's like, "I'm sorry, that was rude."
I mean, generally, but like not. It's okay. I mean, you just appeared there with it, so.
He's like, yeah. Looks up and around. Is like, "Am I dead? Did I drown?"
Hold on, let me check. She gets up. She walks over and pokes you in the face. I don't think.
Okay, that's good. Arn would be sad and confused. Really confused.
That would be bad.
I don't want to make her sad. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. You're you're not see-through.
She looks down, starts patting herself. Yeah, I'm not.
You can talk.
I'm doing that right now. Yes.
Like, sorry. This is probably really awkward. Hi.
Hi. How are you?
I can't
Weirdos.
complain. He's like, gotta admit, this is a really specific and weird dream.
Does this area mean anything to you at all?
He just kind of looks up and around. He's like, well, I mean, this is about where this is where I got really humbled, so.
Oh,
and, well, almost hurt my friends. And, well, learned very important lessons about life.
What were those?
Don't take your friends' help for granted, and don't think that just because you're right that you're gonna win.
Okay.
It's like, I know it sounds like, I know that sounds really silly to say out when I say it out loud, but I guess I needed to learn it.
Oh, that's all right.
It's like, I'm sorry, I'm being rude. Looks around, is like, what can I do for you?
I don't know. I suppose you could answer some questions.
I mean, sure. I don't see why not.
Huh?
I don't see why not.
Okay.
Okay.
Is it normal to feel angry?
I mean, sure, why not? I mean, yeah, it's totally normal emotion.
Oh. Is it normal to lash out when you're angry?
He just kind of looks down at the sword. He just kind of looks down at the sword in his sheath. I mean, no. I mean, some people do it anyway, and they shouldn't, but it isn't right, especially if you're lashing out at someone who doesn't deserve it.
Hmm.
And it just kind of, you hurt. You could hurt someone that's close to you, or you could get your hurt yourself when you're not thinking clearly.
Is it okay to lash out when they do deserve it?
It's hard to say, he says, because on one hand, it's entirely okay to seek justice and respect for all living things. It's a whole nother thing to be seeking revenge just to satisfy It's another thing to wanting to satisfy feelings of revenge, he says. Because if you let those consume you, then you could hurt a lot more than just, There's a difference between justice and revenge, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
Like, revenge means you're willing to hurt people who don't deserve it, is what I'm saying.
That makes sense.
Justice is refining that anger into a point where you're still doing what's best for them and yourself. I hope that answered your question.
A little bit. Thank you.
It's like, why do you ask, if I may ask?
I'm trying to sort through some things.
I understand. Well, if you need anything, just let me know, okay?
I'll certainly do so. Thank you.
Okay.
And
Fuck.
okay. So this will be fun.
1d2.
1d2.
One again.
Maybe.
2.
Oh.
Damn it. I'm bad again.
This doesn't mean I'm going to get to everyone. Don't worry.
Wait, what? 8?
You are now
An RN.
Oh.
Okay. So the fun bit about this is the ground seems to be this just the water on the ground. I get like fuck. You know that Naruto thing where they're just standing on water with chakra? That's the only way I can describe it right now. They're doing a Jesus right now. As Evelyn is just standing on top of the water, just tapping her foot on it and watching the ripples.
Evelyn! Hey!
Aaron!
Aaron gives her a hug.
I was just about to say she was going to do the same, yes. She does a hug.
How are you doing?
I'm feeling a little weird.
Weird? How so?
I just met Fetham and Jacob in their dreams.
Really?
I didn't think I'd be able to do that.
Huh. Maybe it's from when we accidentally went into the Shadowfell earlier.
Maybe. I did feel a bit weird after that.
Or maybe it's because we're all sleeping in close quarters. I don't know.
Have not done that before?
Usually we're in our own rooms.
Huh, that sounds really cozy.
Speaking of, you said you felt funny after the Shadowfell. Are you okay? Did something happen to you?
I feel really solid, if that could be a feeling.
Hey, weird question.
Okay.
Are you linked to these armor things at all? If she's wearing the glove armor, she shows her it.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
She takes a moment and just stares at it for at least a couple seconds before answering, taking a deep breath. I think I am.
You don't remember, huh?
I get occasional flashes of stuff of people who are also wearing things similar to that.
Hmm.
I remember this wizard in all pink who with the really silly beard. I remember this sailor with an all black clothing. But it's really hazy.
Mm-hmm. Maybe you're like stuck in the armor somehow, and we might be able to get you out of it. I have a spell that might be able to help with that, maybe, but I don't know if I can cast it while I'm asleep.
What spell is it?
Hang on, let me just get to the spell book so I can get the freaking name of the spell. Legend lore.
Maybe. Well, if you think that can help.
I'm gonna try casting a cantrip to see if I can use magic while I'm in this area.
Okay.
I'm just gonna does some dancing lights.
Okay. That brings up a good question. Hold on, I'm gonna roll a dice.
All right.
Whoop. It's falling off my table. Give me a second. Roll another one. So you cast this, and strangely enough, you feel like you've casted it, but you don't see the results of it.
Huh. I don't think spells really work in the dreamy place, unless they're the dream spell, but I don't know what doing dream in a dream would do. Let's not do that.
Okay.
Damn it! That.
I'm sure you can do it when you're awake.
I mean, okay, I'll do that when I wake up then. But how are you doing? Did Fedham and Jacob say anything?
They're mostly just reacting to me. They seem really nice.
Yeah, they're real nice people.
I asked them a couple questions, and do you mind if I ask you some?
Oh, go ahead.
Do you trust your friends?
I do.
Are we friends?
Yeah.
That makes me feel really good, having friends. And now, here's the fun bit. I was hoping for this. Dark, are you here?
Yes.
Guess whose turn it is?
I have no idea what's going on. Neither does Tarnok.
I bet not. Shit. Hold on, let me polygon reveal this shit. Tarnok, you're in the forest. Surrounded by a sort of thick fog. There's a random animal being cooked on the campfire. You can smell it getting really crispy. There's a
Question.
Tent. Yes,
what color is my tiger pelt?
Orange.
That's why I got nothing. Okay.
As
smell in the air.
Yeah. Strangely enough, as far as you go, Evelyn, despite not, I guess I'll address her like that, isn't just there. She actually walks in through the fog to you.
I look up in the direction and see her.
She seems actually mostly confused at you and just staring at what's cooking at you. And
okay, first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to walk up slowly and I'm going to put my body between her and the food.
Okay.
Then I'm just going to look down at her. I'm going to start sniffing.
Hi.
What do I smell?
Wow, fuck. Roll me perception. I didn't consider what she smelled like.
What if she smells like that dragon thing that didn't want me to take Derek back? What? The death god! The one that likes me for some reason. For some reason
She smells like ash.
Are you friends with that dragon thing?
I don't think so. What dragon thing?
One that likes dead people. The one that didn't let me take Derek. Oh, got him back.
Oh. Congratulations. Who are you?
My master called me Tarnok.
Oh, hi Tarnok. I'm Evelyn.
As soon as that comes around, Tarnok smacks the meat with his tail, popping up to him, and rips it in half and offers her the back end. Here.
Thank you. She takes it and she's just holding it and she's just looking down at it and back up at you. She seems a little confused.
Derek and Phelan said I should be nicer. People with no scales.
Oh. Thanks.
And Tarnok just goes back and sits down and starts chowing down on the head.
So you've given her the chicken ass, yeah?
It looks like a pig. It looks like a pig. So I just gave her I just went in half.
The pig ass. Okay.
He cut it there.
Also, just so you know, the ass has the best meat.
Yes, it does. That's where the bacon comes from.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Now, none of you want to eat bacon anymore. You know it's pig's ass.
Oh, no, we
all the
always
bacon.
eat bacon. Bacon is great.
It was a joke, but okay.
She sort of just sits down near this mat and I suppose eats some of it. she doesn't seem to really keep eating it for long, just taking small bites, and before she just places it next to herself.
With my very good perception, what does her face look like? Does she look worried? Does she look like Phelan's squire when she thought Phelan was dead? Like just utter sadness, right?
Sure, roll me insight.
Excellent.
So it's more appropriate as far as detecting moods go.
Oh yeah, forgot insight was a thing. That's
Insight.
also off of wisdom. So
Into sight. She okay, so she looked mostly sad through the whole time she was here. As far as eating the meat goes, she looks a bit dissatisfied. As far as the pieces go, as if she's not really getting anything from it.
I look up at her and then I stop eating and just like say, "What's wrong?" Can tell something is right. Also, you're not eating. That means something's wrong.
Well, I mean, the meat's not real, and I can't taste it.
I take a giant bite out of the meat.
Okay.
This
What do I
dream meat
taste?
is delicious.
Do I taste the meat? Like, does the meat taste like pork?
Well, you know what? Yes. As far as you're concerned, your memory of meat is just so good that your dreams are affected. You will have eaten your pillow when you wake up, though.
This dream meat is empty. Yeet.
Yeah, because as far as Tarnok goes, she doesn't have any questions for him because this is the first time meeting him. She has no idea who he is.
Tarnok looks down at his meat and looks back up. You want to ask something? You want to ask for help? I don't know. I always left all that up to Derek or Phelan. That wasn't good with people. But if you need something, whatever. This new party that I've been traveling with, I
Oh,
like them.
so you're new among the little groups, and
You mean the angry midget? The guy that's always smiling? And the small mermaid? Yes, and he says mermaid. Mermaid.
I'm more laughing about Angry Midget.
okay. She actually starts laughing a bit at this. Interesting descriptions of
Featham, Jacob, and Oren, respectively.
Tarnok starts looking clueless, like wondering what he said.
do you mind if I just stay here for now? Just sit here. It's really calm in this dream.
Sure.
Okay.
I never did travel with people. I'm starting to like.
Like what? I didn't.
Company.
Oh, okay.
He's starting to like.
Oh. Well, I'll see if I can't provide that. And everyone get a long rest.
Yeah.
Yay! We're alive.
How long did that take? What?
We're at 39-minute mark.
Neat. All of you wake up and you feel pretty dang rested.
Tarnok, are you eating your pillow?
Jacob just kind of like sits up, forgot that he put his hat on his pillow briefly, starts to yawn, and reaches over, puts it back on.
You see, this is exactly the reason Why, I tied it to my head.
It's like, now I'm just picturing like the hats just kind of like sitting crooked on Fathom's head.
I uncrooked it.
It's like
Aaron's like, these land dwellers and their inability to breathe on water.
Jacob's like, to be entirely fair, Aaron, when we went up into the mountains, you looked pretty miserable.
We went up into the mountains?
Yeah, well, remember?
No?
Oh, no, you don't remember.
Yeah, Criella was the one who was with you guys.
That was Briella.
Yeah. Wow.
Also,
You mix up Criella with Aaron?
Look, yeah, I'm sorry. I just look. I think I might have
Kayla
lost.
miles away sneezes.
Who
also,
knows what she's doing?
Tarnok looks over at R and just like, don't put me down.
Huh?
Don't group me up together.
You kind of cut out there for...
Don't group me up together with them, I think is what it was.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, the translator's giving out.
He's
Just like hit it a few times with like a stick and it starts working again.
Ding ding. It's an amulet.
Oh yeah, that was a thing.
All right,
Yeah.
so
I'm gonna go see what my sister's doing.
man, feels
Otherwise,
like
I would
slept
have
for a
grunted.
month.
Tiny little fairy stayed and ate meat. She was nice.
Wait,
Right.
You met Evelyn?
you too?
Eve, what?
You all did? Oh, great.
So that was a dream that we all had.
I guess. I was just on top of water. Where were you guys?
See, we told you she wasn't an imaginary. Turns to Fathom.
In the dreams, totally imaginary.
That's not how that works.
Angry little midget.
All collectively going nuts at once.
That's not how that. Okay.
It could be exactly what the mask is doing after prolonged exposure.
She was saying she did remember. Actually, come to think of it, I wanted to cast this spell and see if it gave me any new information. All right, give me just a sec. I need to just double check that the material components can in fact be done with the spell focus.
As long as they don't cost money and aren't consumed.
Let's see here. Okay, yeah, I need some shit that costs quite a bit of stuff, so I will have to wait on that.
All right.
Well, heck.
Incense worth at least 250 gold, which is spell consumes, and 4 ivory strips worth at least 50 gold points each.
Oh.
Yeah, so it costs 450 gold to cast this spell.
I mean, that's fair enough considering you're learning something about...
That could potentially break the campaign. So
Yeah, a little bit.
when we're able to go back to set, I will do myself some shopping, but for now,
we have a rebellion to win.
Can I eat them?
What?
Eat who?
The enemy.
I mean,
Orange choice, not mine.
Aaron thinks about it for a bit. Only if they do something really, really bad.
Tarnok starts wagging his tail. Okay.
Subjective. Perfect.
Yes, exactly.
Look at
This is Aaron.
They didn't offer to open up the door for me. They're No, it's not like Tarnok's definition of really bad.
Whatever
Jacob's
that
like,
might be.
Either
I
way,
mean, I
Aaron,
did that on purpose, so.
I'm
Derek said.
sure.
I mean, Aaron, you know this place better than we do. So what's our next move? We're going to see your sister, right?
Yeah, see what she has to say.
You sound really excited about that.
I'm just.
No, I meant...
Feels weird that we're. Go ahead.
No, I meant Jacob.
Huh? Oh, and yeah. I mean, why? Why do I sound excited?
I don't know. You're the one that's
I
excited.
don't know either. I wasn't excited. I was just making a statement.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just go. Don't forget to heal your HP and stuff, Dark.
Yeah, I was just about to.
Swoos.
How to heat.
So really quick, on another note, is it still just 24 days? It says like 23 days before things.
Oh, speaking of which, you just took a long rest. A day passed.
Oh, and how long will it take to make my tail blade?
69 days, right?
Why does that have to be 69?
Nice.
Nice.
Couldn't it be 68 or 7? Had to be 60.
Werewolf.
Oh,
I mean,
is it werewolf
that
night?
No, I don't think it is. Besides, we're underwater. How would we see the moon?
Gate,
True.
did we have to see the moon for the werewolfism to kick in?
No, it's just like when it's the day, you do it.
That'd be half werewolf,
Exactly.
half lizardman, half dragon.
Although I think like seeing the moon would probably speed that shit really quick.
Yeah.
All right, so Aaron, Jacob, you arrive in the I'm gonna say office. I'm gonna say assume this is waterproof paper that's been nailed to the table so it doesn't float away.
I'm just
It's
gonna
like
be
made of
tailing.
kelp.
There we go.
Remember-
It's kelp paper.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be tailing Aaron
Kelperus.
because she said I can eat people, so technically she's the boss right now.
Oh, there we go. People with permission as to whether or not Tarnak can eat people are the boss.
Basically,
Oh, geez. All right, so there's Ares.
Hey, Aries.
Or what is it, Ariel? Hold on, let me fucking check.
Arizel.
Yeah, it was Ares. Okay.
Under the sea.
All right. Well, when you get in and say that she's looking over the I guess papers with a bit of a disappointment, and she looks over to you. Oh, hey, Aaron.
What's up?
A bit of my a bit of my people just got captured.
Oh, no.
They're we were already pretty short on people. Now we're really short on people now.
Is there anything we can do? Like, sneak in and rescue them or something?
Maybe I don't.
Jacob just kind of looks over the maps and whatnot there, and he's actually going to go ahead and start reading the maps and whatnot there, specifically because he wants to like get an idea of what they're doing, like what their operations are, what their goals are.
Okay.
Aaron, those people that took her people, they're bad people, right? Are you
Sorry?
down?
The people who took our friends?
Yeah, are they bad people?
Aaron nods. Meanies.
I can eat them.
We'll have to find them first, but I guess so.
Oh boy. Like I said, your call.
It's but yeah, I'm just but yeah, is there like a specific check I should roll for that, or
Well, you're just looking with your eyes. If so what you do notice, just based on what you're seeing right now, they are really small. Like they are barely just enough to make any effect on the.
like just they're hitting very small targets? Then I gotcha.
Yeah. And you see, like, every time they try to do something, they're pretty unsuccessful. It's pretty elaborate plans that seem like they would work, but the minute they get started, everything seems to go to shit.
All right, Jacob's just gonna focus on this for a little bit. I'll be right back. Continue without me.
Sure. I forgot to name the prison. Shit.
And pull down.
Then pull up. Then pull up. From what my operatives could tell me, they were. God damn it! I need to think of something dramatic for this prison.
We're not ripping off One Piece,
Damn it!
no matter how underwater that prison is.
I'm just saying.
Yeah?
The prison Dweller Deep.
Dweller Deep, huh?
Having lived here, would I know about this place?
Roll me history with advantage.
All right.
Vitham would have to do the doggy paddle.
Why? Werewolf. Okay.
Okay. So Dweller Deep is not strictly in the ownership of.
I'm back. Sorry.
Welcome
No,
back.
I forgot the name of the fucking town. Something.
Seaflow.
Seaflow. It's not directly in the possession of Seaflow. It's more of this weird faction of, I suppose, deep sea creatures and random. I suppose could call the. I'm looking at this deep seons, like they. And instead of handling the prisoners themselves, they send the prisoners off to this other faction who keeps them really held tight. It's really unknown what they do in there, but it's generally what they generally get back for doing this is information interrogated off of the prisoners.
Okay.
Oh boy. Sounds
Without
like we have a rescue mission so that we can stop those guys from giving out information on this rebellion.
Oh shit.
Jacob's just kind of looking over these maps a little bit, and he's reading this over. He's like, I mean, you're stealing supplies. You're doing little recruitment runs. You're doing.
Yeah.
This isn't exactly stuff that they would call all hands on deck for. Is there? I mean, have there been any survivors? Anyone coming back? If I may ask, like in any of these?
They've mostly been capturing us. They haven't. Surprisingly, they've managed to do this without any casualty. Which it's almost as if they can predict what we're doing.
Maybe there's someone inside the group who's reporting to them.
Nathan.
Oh,
Or they have
Jesus.
some way of watching us, like a scrying spell.
Or Jacob just kind of strokes his chin a little bit and is like, "Okay, I have an idea. If you don't mind me saying,
Okay.
how many? I mean, yeah, I know you have very few people left, but he just kind of pauses for a second. I have an idea. Okay, so how do you get the message to all of them as to what missions they need to do?
Well, it's been particularly easy to do that since the only people left are in these 4 buildings.
Nods a little bit. Okay, so it's... But before that, there wasn't like anything specific you did there? It was just however you could?
We would leave encrypted messages on in various hidden spots around the city. We don't really do that anymore because what's the point with how little of us there is?
Jacob nods a little bit and is like, okay. Okay, yeah, that makes sense there. I'd like to go ahead and can we call those folks over here real quick? Like anyone else who's around? I mean, if we can.
Sure.
I think I know what he's gonna do.
All right. So she actually swims through and does start gathering them up.
Jacob, while she's gone, Jacob is gonna start preparing a spell and whatnot there really quick. Okay, I got to do this, and then I got to do this.
Zone of
Start
truth.
doing this. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And he's gonna cast this zone of truth without them knowing, basically.
They know when they entered, or when they're affected by it.
I don't know.
What does
click
it say?
Click it, and I'll read out the description.
You create a magical zone that guards against deception in a 15-foot radius sphere centered on a point of your choice within range. Until the spell ends, a creature that enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn, or starts its turn there, must make a charisma saving throw. On a failed save, a creature can't speak a deliberate lie while in the radius. You know whether each creature succeeds or fails on its saving throw. An affected
Okay.
creature is aware of the spell and thus can avoid answering questions to which it would normally respond with a lie. Such creatures can be evasive in its answers as long as it remains within the boundaries of the truth.
So Jacob just kind of looks around, just kind of has
Okay.
this cast and whatnot there. And
Show everyone roll charisma.
basically, yep.
Okay.
What's
Oh,
the DC?
The charisma saving throw, and my spell save is 16.
Hi, Liz.
Tarnak is going to be telling the truth, despite the fact he already usually does that. He's pretty honest.
It's like Tarnak being all like,
Arn is going to be telling the truth.
nice.
I rolled a 6.
Jesus. Yeah, that is pretty low for a pretty low. I didn't think at first, but oh wait, she's a bard,
Yeah.
right? Feathem.
No.
Tarnak likes bars.
Oh
bro.
right. You have the ring.
I do.
what was the ring again?
Ring of mind shielding.
It's like, I mean, I know Feather's not going to lie to me. He's always honest and with me.
Yes, sure.
Such a truthful individual. Hold on.
Here, let me bring up Ring of Mind Shielding. Just so people can know what it does.
Interesting.
While wearing this ring, you are immune to magic that allows other creatures to read your thoughts, determine whether you are lying, know your alignment, or know your creature type. Creatures can telepathically communicate with you only if you allow it. You can use an action to cause the ring to become invisible until you use another action to make it visible, until you remove the ring, or until you die. If you die while wearing the ring, your soul enters it, unless it already houses a soul. You can remain in the ring or depart for the afterlife as long as your soul is in the ring. You can telepathically communicate with any creature wearing it. A wearer can't prevent this telepathic communication.
So, yeah, and so Jacob just kind of casts this over here and looks around to everyone in the room. He's like, okay, so, all right. The only reason I've cast this spell is because I don't know any of you, he states. I'm going to make this entirely truthful. I'm going to be entirely honest here. You are not, I am not accusing you all of anything. I am not saying that any of you all are traitors or moles or anything along those lines. However, there is
you should be rolling charisma as well.
Oh, I should? Really?
You're in the radius. It doesn't say anyone but you.
God, that would be
You're fine.
yeah. Jacob could actually lie. Not that he would.
Speaking of, he knows which creatures would pass and fail, so we should probably mark those.
Oh, okay. The only person who passed as far as the group goes is her.
Okay.
Oh,
Why is there a cat underwater?
It's a catfish.
What?
She looked like a cat zoomed out. Sorry.
By the way, I'm gonna stand on top of the door.
Okay. Oh, there you go. So the only way out is the front door. There's guards out there. Ah.
So Jacob looks between everyone and states, all right, so please speak truthfully, and we're going to start this off very simply. My name is Jacob. Could you all say your names, please?
And we're at an hour.
Hi, my name's Dennis. And let's cut off there.
Yay! A perfect time for a time skip.
Well, until the
been
next
3
time.
years.
See you then.
Who do you think said, hi, my name's Dennis?
I
Chubby
want to
one.
say this one.
Big boy. I would say the big boy.
And before it's this one.
No, it's her the whole
My name
time.
is Julia.
This dude looks suspicious as no, I'm kidding. I'm just not gonna guess.
All right. Well, until next time. See you guys.